Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of JuPodRe. Happy Thanksgiving if you're here in the United States, and if you're not, happy introduction to the season just before Christmas and other holidays. We are very grateful and thankful to have you here watching this episode, and we hope you enjoy it. We talk about a couple of weird experiences through the week and what we think Thanksgiving will be like. So please enjoy this week's episode of JuPodRe. Roadmap. I am JuPodRe.
I'm Albatross17.
And I am Bleen.
Hey guys, how are you this week?
Camera is wigging out, dude.
I know. I'm trying not to move.
Well, can we be thankful that it? Nope. Can't. Nope. Didn't last that long. Anyway, how are you guys? Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Technically, It was yesterday.
Yeah, Thanksgiving was yesterday. How was dinner?
I don't know yet. But
anyway,
happy Thanksgiving to everybody else who's listening, hearing this on either Black Friday or any time after that. We hope that your Thanksgiving was wonderful.
Yes.
We also hope that you don't get stuck in shopping malls and stuff as you're listening to this. So
I hope you get stuck, so you have to finish the episode.
There you go. Positivity right there. I like it.
Yeah. So my Thanksgiving was weird. I was telling everybody so far that I wasn't going anywhere, and now my mom guilt tripped me in. So now I'm going to my parents because they're like, nobody's gone anywhere. Everybody works from home. So we're gonna have 7 people.
That's not
we
bad.
decided we're taking the limit. We're like, nobody else. It kind of helps that my sister's going to her husband's side, my cousin's going to her boyfriend's side, and my little brother. Update. My little brother went to visit his girlfriend's mom in Phoenix, Arizona. And now he can't get back, so he now lives there.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm just like, wait, what about all your stuff back here? Because they went for a visit. So he lives in Arizona now because he got stuck. I think he just ran out of gas money.
That feels real bad. In its own
well.
way.
But my relationship with my sister's going good. We talked on the phone today. That was a horrible conversation, but not like a fight. I called my grandma to see how she was doing, and my sister was there, and she goes, "Oh, here's your sister." And I was like, I didn't have a speech prepared. Sorry. So.
Oh, man. Oh. Let's not do that.
What'd you do? What'd you touch?
Well, so there are a few stories attached to this, so I'll start with the first one that I touched. I took apart my computer and put it back together for probably the 5th time this year. And
did you clean it too?
No, it wasn't dirty. Normally, here on the right side, I have a second monitor, and it's only 1080p, where the one I have right in front of me is 1440p. So, the screens are different sizes. That means apps scale differently. And
resolution's different too.
Yes. I typically have Discord over here on the 1080, but I don't have that set up because I intend on doing the full setup afterward. So when I switched the scene to be without the virtual performance and Soesic Clothing, it was in 1080p, not 1440p scale. So it only shows half of Bleen's face, Albatross's face, and I'm completely out of the picture. So I was like, instead of fixing that live, we're just going to keep the logos up the whole time. And that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So the reason why I moved the computer, I know that Albatross knows. Bleen, I'm pretty sure you know. Either of you want to say or guess it, or do you want me to do it?
Wait. Why you needed to move the computer?
Yes.
Oh, I know. So go ahead and guess, Bleen.
Water?
Yes, water. Right behind my setup is the main pipe that feeds water to the whole house, and just before that valve is a sprinkler pipe with a leaking ball valve. And we thought we took care of that. Yeah, I said ball. So
come on, Bleen.
There was no S. It doesn't count.
Hey, it was Neil Armstrong. He only had one.
All right. That. Going back to the story, the valve was leaking, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was that when it was closed, it was leaking out to another pipe whose cap wasn't working, and that's what was leaking. Before we were doing my sprinklers, there was about 3 feet of dirt that absorbed all that water, so we didn't know there was a problem. But in doing our sprinklers, we dug out that pipe and removed, that much insulation. So the water was coming straight into my house and right into the wall and into my carpet.
Which is what your computer sits on.
Exactly. It was right there. So I don't know. I was another side story. But anyway, I was down on the ground moving cables and I felt it wet. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So I hurried and took everything out. And we figured it all out. This was Sunday. I got some fans blowing. I went outside immediately and just piled dirt all over that pipe again. I got some towels and duct taped it onto the pipe to kind of absorb it. So there's no more water. But I finally got everything back today because the plumber came and fixed the pipe.
Dude, I was there watching you call like 4 different plumbers. And like all of them except one weren't available till like the mid-week of December. I mean, middle of the first week of December.
I could have called you, Bleen, but would you have been able to come out and do it before right now?
No.
Yeah. So I had today off. We switched companies, and all of my PTO needs to be used by the end of the year, or it's gone. So I was like, I'll take the day before Thanksgiving, give myself like a 5-day weekend. That sounds really good.
5 days. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Today does not feel like a Wednesday. It does not.
I know the feeling.
You know what's weird though is I work, but I won't see you guys until Wednesday the 9th.
Yeah, that is true because you're going to Chicago. How excited are you for that?
I'm nervous because I don't want to get shot. I'm excited because it's a different state and city. I'm also nervous because they're COVID. Like the city's shut down. Mm-hmm. There's no dine-in anywhere. Like all the shops, like there's so many limitations. So I was freaking out today, asking all the supervisors, being like, "Hey, like they say you have to be, since we're coming from a red state, Utah's a red state. Like, do I have to be tested? Because it says you have to show a negative test 72 hours before you go. But essential worker trumps that."
I like that though. I like that because when you and I got quarantined, Albatross, we were talking about how the testing process, I only believe in it about 50% unless you're showing symptoms.
Like, seriously, unless, in my opinion, because you take a test and then it's like, oh, well, you get your results back like 4 to 5 days later. I'm like, yeah, but that's 4 to 5 days to still develop something.
Well, exactly.
Or catch it.
Exactly. And so, like, they've changed the process. You can get it done in about a half an hour, if I remember right now.
The fastest I've seen it was within 48 hours.
Yeah, they've been announcing on the radio the University of Utah is doing free testing, and that supposedly comes back same day.
Okay, see, that's nice. Because if you're traveling, it's like, oh, well, 72 hours. There's a lot that can happen in 72 hours. Somebody can get pregnant in 72 hours. Come on.
Yes, but
you can contract COVID in 72 hours.
My point is the whole 2 weeks thing is an incubation period. So if you get tested on day 11, there are still 3 days where you could just suddenly get symptoms and so in my eyes, it doesn't make sense to just like, you have a test. Okay, that means just as much as nothing.
It's like a blanket. It just makes people feel better.
Right. And we discussed that in our COVID episode. But
speaking of COVID, I went to Smith's today and I pissed a guy off.
Oh.
There are 3 of us at the end of an aisle and this guy's trying to get in and I stopped right in front of him. And I looked him right in the face and I looked down at the sign and I said, "Man, I really wish people could see that this is a one-way aisle." And the lady next to me looks at him and goes, "He's right." I was like, "Hallelujah. Thank you, Karen." I did not say thank you, Karen.
Well, no, because that's the opposite of a Karen. What's what should we call
Kyle?
Well, no. Gender-wise, yes, Kyle is the opposite of Karen, but what is the
Kyle. It's Kyle. I remember it was between Chad, Kyle, and There was a third one, and it was like a vote on the internet.
I'm not talking about the dude. You said thank you, Karen, but Karen wasn't acting like a Karen. What is the opposite of a Karen?
Oh, you mean like in a good way?
Yes. Yeah, I know Kyle.
You, Jezebel.
That's
I don't know.
That's not a good name.
No.
I don't know. That's the first name that came to my mind.
No.
No, not Jezebel. That's a harlot in the Bible who caused a lot of problems.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, we're not.
And then they use it as a slur in the Bible after that too.
That is true.
So, that's pretty sad. I did not.
Hey,
I don't know.
No mount.
He still went through. He waited for all of us to move, and then he still went.
Wouldn't it have been faster to just go around the aisle and come that other way?
Smith's actually cuts their aisles in half too, so you don't even. It's not even that far.
No.
Yeah, they're split down the middle.
So
it's
I have one more weird story. I want to cut this one a little bit short, have a normal conversation and everything, and do all our segments. But because it's the day before Thanksgiving, I want to give everyone ample time to do what preparations they need. And I know that I have some things that I need to get to help my wife. We have dinner prepare, etc. So I went to get my truck registered today to renew its everything. And when I get to the Jiffy Lube, I pull in. Or not even in, right in front of the garage door, it says...
So just the tip.
Funny. Let our team take it from
seriously?
here. Is your goal this week to just crack bleed?
No, he's got the straightest face.
I'm listening.
So it says, let our team take it from here. Okay? I don't think I've ever driven into a bay at a Jiffy Lube. And that's fine. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So
is this your what the F?
No, it is not. No, it is not. So I'm standing out in the wind. It's like, okay, you'll be proud of me. This is like 9 a.m. after I've already gone to the dump. So bright and early. It's cold. It's windy. I'm standing outside waiting for them to finish and grab my truck. And some guy's like, hey, do you want to pull it in? And I was like, I mean, your sign says, let our team take it from here. He's like, but fine. So I drive in and I open my door and they're like, oh, hold on. We're going to have you sit inside for the whole inspection. Just roll down the window, please. And like,
I've never done that.
Neither have I. Normally they pull it in, they do everything and they give it back to you.
Yeah. Normally they always say, park over there. We'll get you when we're ready.
Yeah. So I roll down the window. They say, turn it on. I turn it on. Turn the lights, do the blinkers and everything. They're just yelling at me through the window and they do all of the testing and everything. And I'm like, hey, if that was your plan, instead of, hey, do you want to pull it in? How about saying, we do things differently right now. Will you please pull in and roll down your window?
They should have a sign like everywhere else that says, please stay in your car.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's what Discount has that. They say stay in your car, we'll come to you.
Yes, and I really like how Discount runs everything. I was just what a weird experience. I'm glad they do it that way. I think that's much easier. It took me like 10 minutes instead of the half hour that it normally does. They checked everything. They gave me the stickers and I was out. But I wasn't supposed to even get out of the vehicle. It was new.
They've done that at Jiffy Lube for a while, even before COVID. It just depends on how busy they are. If you're going to have to sit there and wait for 10 minutes before they can even pull it in, they'll let you go inside. But if they're ready for you and you can sit in the car and do the blinkers and everything, then they can put somebody else on another person's car to keep it up to date. So,
well, there you go. I had never had that happen before, so that was a fun little story adventure from my day off. That plus
you were
the
up
plumber.
Before 9.
Yeah, dude, I was out. I was at the dump before 8.
Ugh.
I know. Ugh.
You piece of trash.
Tell me about at the dump.
Seriously, nothing, Blaine? Are you in a bad mood? Do I need to come over there and give you a hug?
I'm hungry.
What are you thankful for?
Food.
Okay, well then, with that What the F segment of Jiffy Lube, we're going to move on to What the F. Today's episode is brought to you by Virtual Performance. Via the internet, they provide personal fitness training, meal planning, and coaching.
Which is important for staying healthy. Virtual Performance will not only help develop your physical strength and endurance, but also your mental fortitude. This will improve your life and your gaming skills.
Even the professional gamers have training regimens. That means the rest of us need one too if we're going to get as good as they are. So, find Virtual Performance online at trainingvp.com, on social media at TheTrainingVP on both Twitter and Instagram, or send them an email, info@trainingvp.com.
Okay, so last week we had 3 nominations, and they were Surprise, Albatross 17, 17, Albatross 17. I'm not 17. And surprise number 2. Surprisingly, that one wasn't number 2. Who do you think won? Blaine?
Pick number 3, my lord. Number 3.
Number 3, my lord. If it makes you feel any better, JuPodRe, none of pick number 3, my lord, won.
It was the first surprise.
Surprise!
Yay!
Yeah, surprise one. So that one was Blaine's. Was that the DMV one again?
That was the
that was the chicken wings. No, that was chicken wings.
That's right. It was getting extra chicken wings.
It was getting.
You're right.
Of course, that one's gonna win. Free food.
Heck yeah.
Free food, dude. Yeah. Anyway, free food. Okay, so this week, Blaine, you get to pick who goes first and who goes second and then last.
Go ahead, Albatross.
Damn. Okay. So I got mine today. So we all know how work works. If you request a day off, you get the day off, right?
Okay.
My uncle is a manager for a restaurant called McDonald's. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay, back on. So I was pulling up the What the F page. He has this entire week off. He has it in writing that he scheduled this entire week off. They gave it. They approved it. Yeah, we got the schedule. Everything's done. They just texted him this morning saying, hey, you work at 4 a.m. tomorrow. I told him. He's like, what do I do? I'm like, you tell him, no, you gave me the day off. I have it in writing. I'm not coming in. No. Because they just said, hey, we scheduled you for 4 a.m. They didn't even ask him.
Yeah. If they asked him, that's different.
Exactly. But they were just like, hey, just so you know, you're scheduled at 4 a.m. tomorrow. You work 4 a.m. to noon. I would have been like, nope. I got it right here. Here's the email chain for you and me. I have the day off. No. I would have said it nicer, but
right. But so I agree with you. I think he got the day off, and like the whole premise behind it is you have worked and earned that time off, so they need to respect that.
And with a holiday, you would think that they would cover that, being like, hey, I'm scheduling myself off for Thanksgiving. So same thing with our work. Hey, he's scheduled Thanksgiving off. Who's gonna take it?
Exactly.
Yeah, we always schedule ahead of time.
So I want to know who else dropped the ball that made that whole long discussion of him having it off and all of that proof suddenly disappear, right? Because someone else had to either skip or not read the notes or do something else weird.
I'm not sure, but I didn't go that far into detail because I was like, not my chair, not my problem.
And that's fair. That's just how my brain works. I go down the rabbit holes.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But if I may, Blaine, I would like to call this Mick douchebag.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. I like that too. I think that's clever.
Okay, JuPodRe.
All right, guys, I need to admit to you that I have made 2 mistakes 2 Saturdays in a row.
Only 2?
Well,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
2 that I want to share. I make many mistakes. I went to the mall.
Yeah, that's a mistake right there.
Yeah.
Are you in high school?
No. Just there are some things that need to be done at the mall, certain stores, certain items, etc., etc.
Did you go to the Container Store?
No.
Nope, not valid. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Fine.
Go ahead.
So, I realized it was a mistake, and I considered bringing it up as a what the F story last week, but I was like, meh, nah. But this time, it definitely is. Everyone knows I have a very rigid set of expectations I have, even for strangers and people in public, even knowing that the majority of people are relatively inconsiderate and dumb. So I went the second time. I went the second time, and I thought I could power through it. And I was waiting for my wife to finish what she was doing in a store, and I was walking around. I was looking at one of the kiosks. It had board games and calendars and card games and all stuff like that. And I was looking at the calendars, and a family was coming in from my right. Okay, and I'm trying to be, what's the word?
Not racist?
Polite. I was trying to be polite. Considerate is what I was going for. So looking at these calendars, I was only about 2 feet away from them, so I didn't extend so far into the aisle. Okay, and it's the uncomfortable. I'm leaning back, looking down so I can see everything. So like I'm relatively out of the way, and this family comes walking by, and they're holding the hand of like a 2 or 3 year old kid who is right in line to hit my leg. I saw it from 20 feet away, and they're walking, and they're walking. They're 10 feet away. They're 5 feet away, and they're not pulling him. They're not moving him. They're 2 feet away. They're not pulling him. When he was 6 inches away from my leg, I stepped forward, and they didn't even turn around.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm all over my son like, hey.
No, they didn't even turn around. There wasn't a sorry. There wasn't an excuse me. There wasn't a, hey, watch where you're going. They didn't even turn.
Parents like that, oh my gosh. It's like an entitled feeling. They'll move. I have a kid. They'll move.
So
I hate that mentality.
As do I. So I want to ask you two, should I have stood my ground?
The problem is it was a kid that's involved.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, I think you did the right thing because that kid had no, like, I mean, how do I put this? From a parent's perspective, the parents are definitely in the wrong.
Right.
So I'm like, you're responsible to help your kid learn, hey, we got to move, or move your kid out of the way. That kid's not going to, but I think you did the right thing by not letting the kid run into you because that's not fair to the kid. So, but stand your ground. I mean, like, it's hard because it's like, what do you say? Hey, move your kid, because then they always get the argument. Are you a parent? Do you know? And it's I hate that argument.
No, all it would have taken was 6 inches.
Yeah,
like I was standing right there. It's not like I popped out of nowhere. So I've debated within myself whether I did the right thing or not. I'm pretty sure I did, but Blaine, do you have anything to add?
You did the right thing. Now, if the parent was walking there, I would have stood my ground.
Right.
Oh, parent would have stood there. I would have stood my ground, and I would have crop dusted them as soon as they touched me. I would have let a really good one.
All right. So, with the approver's permission, I want to call that "excuse me."
Sure.
With the question mark, if you would, please, Albatross.
I was gonna do an exclamation question mark with an exclamation point.
I accept.
Okay, well, that's it for what the F.
No, it's not. What the F, man?
Hey, I got him to break. Fine, go.
Okay.
We're listening.
So, we will share this picture, but I'm going to put it up so you two can see it. Okay. And anybody watching on video. So I'm going to share my screen.
Oh, that's how you're doing this. Okay.
Go live. Boom.
Are you kidding me? It asks me if I want to watch the stream.
Yeah, same here. Oh, hello.
I'm clicking it.
So, for those of you listening.
Wait, no, go back to that.
This is a car that has tried to parallel park with no vehicle in front or behind him, and is practically at, I'm going to say, a 30-degree angle out of the stall. And
how do you use shit?
For one thing, if you're going to pull that, at least be in the very front stall, which is one in front of him. Second of all, if you can't parallel park, there are regular parking stalls all over in this parking lot.
I gotta ask, can either of you guys parallel park?
Yes.
I prefer not to, but I can.
Yeah. I agree. I prefer not to, but I can.
Yeah. So, like, there is so much wrong with this. Like, how do you even have that issue when nobody's there?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I'm trying to figure out if I know where that's at because I'm looking at the buildings in the background. I mean, obviously that's Kennecott that you can see right up in the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. What does that sticker say? I know it's a sheep with a mask on.
It's sheeple.
So dumb.
So they're no maskers.
Yeah.
Well, it proves it. Look how stupid they park. Somebody should hand them a condom so they don't reproduce.
Oh gosh.
Oh my.
All right, what are you calling that, Bleen?
Oh, let's call that
Sheeple.
Sheeple parking.
Where's the stop watching stream? Stop watching. There we go. Oh wow.
So when the
I'll post the picture. Yeah, send it to me and I'll post it.
Yeah, post it when you post the
that is hilarious.
The poll.
That was good.
Quiz poll. Yeah.
Well, very good. I think that is it for What the F. Albatross, do you have a run back for us?
I do. This week we have Mick Douchebag, Excuse Me, and Sheeple Parking. Those three will be posted after this episode airs. You can check it out on Twitter. That's where the vote will always be. But leave us a comment anywhere. I will find it. YouTube, Instagram, message us privately. Those of you who have my number, text me. DMAC.
Oh, I was like, did you post your number there?
No, I had to throw DMAC in there somewhere. It's like trademark. Yeah. So send us a comment. Leave a vote. We will find it. I will find it.
Today's What the F moment was brought to you by Soesic Clothing. Soesic Clothing provides shirts, hoodies, hats, accessories, and even game codes. Cheaper than you can find them elsewhere at times. You can even customize the clothing with your gamer tag if you so desire. And the best part is, you can use code JuPodRe to get 15% off. That's right, 15% off. Use code JuPodRe, JuPodRe, at soesicclothing.co.
Alrighty, guys, on to announcements.
So, first announcement, next week is the week after Thanksgiving. I will be in Chicago for a work project, and my work laptop, though I can do whatever I want with it, it's not the most reliable, so I will not be on that episode, also because I don't know what my schedule will be. And so next week, we will are we having a surprise guest, or is it just going to be you two?
Well, it wouldn't be a surprise if we disclosed that now.
Even I don't know, so tune in next week to find out.
Bleen, do you have anything?
Just happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has had a great day, and enjoy your days off work if you happen to benefit from the holiday.
Yeah, happen to benefit from the holiday. I work Thanksgiving.
You volunteered.
No, come on. Don't throw me on a bus like that. I was going to have sympathy comments.
All right, my bad. I volunteered him.
I accept.
All right. I don't have anything, guys.
Wow. Well, have a good week, Podlings.
One more. As of this episode, it's officially Christmas time, so you can start singing Christmas songs open in public now.
All right.
Oh, you mean like it's beginning to look like this?
Thanks to everybody who joined us today on JuPodRe. We hope you had a great time, and we hope you join us next week. Don't forget to follow us on social media. On Twitter, we are at JuPodRe, at JuHodre, at Albatross17, at Bleen with 3 N's, and at Rated R LLC. We also have Instagram. Just look up any of our ats or at JuPodRe. Or hit us up on our Slink link. It's myslink.app/JuPodRe. Don't forget to vote for what the F. We hope to see you next week, my podlings.